Hey, happy Monday night.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We
Yes.
greatly appreciate it. And thank you if you're watching it on the rewind or rerun.
Hey again. Hope you're having a good day that ends in Y.
Oh, man. So it's been a couple weeks.
We've had an adventure.
It's been an interesting couple weeks, to say the truth. I think unintentionally we went kind of radio silent.
We did.
You know, it was unintentional, not because we weren't trying to communicate with people, but we were down for the count.
We were sick, y'all.
We were out of it. I got COVID. I got the Rona first, and then shortly after that, because she is like connected to my hip.
We are too codependent.
She was bound to get it now.
So we both got the Ronas.
Yeah,
fortunately,
within a 2-week period, we got it done with. Now, you know, I've said before, we are late bloomers when it comes to life.
This is our first foray into Ronaville.
The first time we ever had the Rona virus in the past ever
3 years.
3 years since it's been a thing.
We have evaded this bish for 3 freaking years.
Yeah. So it was bound to catch up with us eventually. I could feel the circle tightening in. You know,
really, I felt like Neo, like dodging the bullets and stuff. But
so always super careful, but eventually, so we're doing the cons. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was a result of
we're
doing
peopling more. So you know, these things they do happen. But fortunately, we both were vaccinated and boosted, so the symptoms weren't as bad as they could have been. So, you know, we're thankful for all the well wishes, the people that reached out to us and just did their best to take care of us. We had somebody order us groceries. That was really sweet of them. Yeah. So just thank you. And we're back.
Yes, we're back. We're back at it. Back with another live stream, obviously.
Yep.
So we've got a couple things here.
There's lots of stuff.
Got some Nooligans.
Yeah.
I have. So
what is that?
This is a Nooligan that I traded like right after the beginning of the new year, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, mystery bonus Nooligan. Very good.
Also, we've got some mystery Funko Sodas here. There's 2 in this box.
Oh.
Double soda.
Double sodas.
So we'll get to that, and then we'll see what comes out of that stuff. But then you've also got some cursory items that you actually bought for our Christmas live stream that we never got to. Our Christmas live stream was like, I think like two and a half hours long.
So I just bought a bunch of stuff.
She loves these little tiny weird unbox. Now we've done a lot of like the weird unboxing stuff.
Toy unboxing.
But she got these because
toys nowadays are way freaking cooler.
Yeah.
Like I like to say as an 80s baby that we were the pinnacle of cool ass toys. Mm-hmm. And that is true. Okay. 80s had the best toys. However, nowadays it's all about how it's packaged. The toy itself is dumb AF. Nobody cares about it. But they make you go through so much. It's like the whole package is part of the toy.
To be fair, you know, we don't have kids, but I have always said the only reason I would have kids
to buy the cool
is
toys.
To play with their toys.
Absolutely.
So
even better.
Modern toys
even better. We got nieces and nephews, and we can play with theirs. Because y'all know we do test those before we send them out. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
We're well aware of how they work.
Oh yes, my sister is quite well aware of the prime toys that we send her way. So
so a little backstory on Kristen is she pops in here once in a while. I don't think she's here yet, but they're good because I could tell the stories then. Okay. So it's a little sister syndrome. Like I have been Kristen's big sister since she was 6 years old. That's how long Tim and I have been together. And so it gives me great pleasure not having grown up with siblings of my own that I can harass my sibling, right? So so Kristen being my sister-in-law, I like to harass her as best I can. I take great joy. When her oldest child was just a little baby, I bought a ball pit. I was like, here you go.
That's right.
You know, and it's like that kind of stuff. Oh, and then the child got a little bigger and I bought an inflatable. They lived in an apartment, y'all. They were gonna have to put this in the living room. There was nowhere to go with this. So I take great joy of it. A few years ago, I bought my youngest niece, Amaya, shout out little girl. Hey, from Moana.
There was this ridiculous hey that made.
So we were at Target one day and we're shopping around like you do at Target. And I hear, and I was like,
from across the store. So you could tell how loud and obnoxious this thing was across Target. Across the entire store.
That and I'm like, I gotta find out what this thing is. So I followed the shriek of Hey Hey throughout Target until I found Hey Hey.
Yeah. So there was
a mother with her child. And Hey Hey is in the child's lap, and he's just pushing that button. And Hey Hey is screaming his little bug-eyed head off. And I said, I need to get that for my
She goes, that mother is not going to buy that. She's going to bitch that.
Gonna buy that.
And then we're going to grab it.
And so about 2 aisles it took. And the mother grabs Hey Hey from the child.
After it's been squawking in her face for literally 15 minutes.
And props to that mom, because she stayed calm. She was. So she reaches and grabs Hey Hey. She goes, no, thank you, and puts it on the shelf and keeps on walking. And I'm right behind her, and I'm like, hey, yes, please. And I packed that baby up and I sent it to my sister-in-law's youngest child, and I laughed and laughed and laughed. I'm still laughing.
After a while, the batteries died. Yeah, and we told Maya, you let us know if you need new batteries. We will always send them.
I will have them on Amazon next day for you, my love. She has yet to ask for them. I think Hey Hey might have disappeared.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because last year I bought her a microphone that connected to all of this
karaoke microphone that connected via Bluetooth.
And Maya is a very sassy young
She's
one.
boisterous.
She's very much like her auntie Gretchen.
Yeah.
And so she's proceeded to speak into the microphone at the loudest volume for everything. Right. Everybody's so creative. It was just amazing. And I laugh and laugh and laugh. So
hey, Lexi. Hello. Thank you for being here.
Oh my gosh. Lexi's little boy, Leo. Mm-hmm. He had his first haircut at Disney World.
Was it where we got our haircut?
It was. It was at the Harmony Barbershop where we got our haircut. Lexi, those pictures were the cutest. Very cool. Oh my gosh. It's cute when the kid gets it done, but when Gretchen sits in the chair, it's like, Gretchen, you're supposed to be at Epcot drinking around the world.
So when we got our hair, we did a whole video of it, and when we got our haircut, like, obviously it's more
for the kids.
More for the kids. So the lady was putting the pixie dust or whatever in my hair.
Pixie dust the crap out of
it. And
she's loaded up.
She's just looking like she's doing whatever rhyme or saying or whatever it is, and she's just kind of like going through the motions.
You got pixie dusted out. But we were doing the Christmas party that night, so it was fine.
And it was fine because we were set up for the Christmas party, but you could tell the whole time she's like, "This is a grown ass man.
This is a grown ass man. He's in his 40s." I'm going to put extra pixie dust on his head. Right. And we wore it with pride.
Yeah.
Yes.
It looked good.
The cast members over there at the Harmony Barbershop, they always do a great job making it special.
Yeah.
It was so good. Okay.
All right. So let's see here. We talked about getting past the corona. We talked about what?
The trailers.
Oh, so yesterday obviously was the Super Bowl.
It was Super Sporting Bowl.
I don't know if your sports ball team won or not,
Yay if your team won, boo if your team lost.
I don't know who won. I know the Eagles played. I don't know who else played. I don't know who won. So
I know there was a Rihanna concert that people are talking about.
I saw this t-shirt that said the Rihanna concert got interrupted by a football game.
Yeah.
Weird, but okay.
Weird, but okay.
Yeah.
So we actually watched a movie. We watched Wakanda Forever on Disney Plus. And it was so good. We spent 3 hours crying.
If you've not seen Wakanda Forever, go watch it. Even if you have no interest in the Marvel movies, just the tribute to Chadwick Boseman in general, I got a little choked up.
Feelings, and the feelings never stopped.
Yeah.
I felt feelings for 3 hours, and it was difficult. Because they don't like to feel feelings.
In the movie,
they just kept hitting.
In the movie, they immediately start out with him dealing with something.
Instant freaking feelings. Yeah. And so, but you know what? I felt so much better after watching it. I was just like,
there's a lot of good closure there.
Yeah, I cried a lot. I felt very cleansed. I felt good after it. It was a beautiful movie. Yeah. So we did that instead of watching your Super Sporting Team Ball. But
so after we got done watching that, apparently a couple of trailers had dropped.
Our phones blew up, y'all, and people were like, "We need to see this. You need to see this. So we spent the rest of the night catching up on the trailers.
Right.
So what do we want to talk about first?
Let's talk about the one that I was least impressed with.
Okay.
And that was actually Guardians.
Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
So this is it's going to be more of a serious tone because this is a big goodbye for a lot of people involved.
A lot of people.
This is obviously James Gunn's last foray in the Marvel universe, at least for the foreseeable future.
Right.
Because he's in charge of the new DC universe.
Right. He's not going to go make a Marvel movie while he's working. He's like in charge of DC.
Right. So,
but it was also like a lot of the actors' last foray.
Exactly. So, who plays Drax? What's his name? Drax.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He was recently in that new M. Night Shyamalan movie. Yeah. So he's trying to work towards doing more serious roles, being an actor, and he doesn't want this goofy superhero character to be his his legacy.
His only thing. Well, and then Bradley Cooper doesn't want to do it anymore.
Bradley Cooper doesn't want to voice Rocket anymore. But on top of like a lot of people leaving, I think that, you know, after 3 movies, they're just done, and it's okay.
You know,
I don't think Star-Lord is leaving necessarily, you know.
I mean, they never leave entirely, but they probably won't do a whole movie with them anymore. But he'll be in a movie or somewhere or something. It's
more of a serious tone because it's also dealing with Rocket's origin, which is a truly, truly sad story.
I mean, Rocket's an animal that was turned into a cyborg-ish animal, so you can imagine the feelings that are going to be felt. I don't know. After the trailer, there wasn't any part of it that made me really want to be like, yeah.
Yeah, that's not like it's the first time in 3 Guardians movies that I haven't been like, I got to go to the theater and see that. I got to go see that.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be wonderful. James Gunn never disappoints me.
Sure.
But the trailer could have been more exciting. If that was the exciting stuff, and maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was just a little teaser and the more exciting trailer will come later. Who knows?
Who knows?
It didn't make us crazy.
Part of me feels like James Gunn was also like, look, I came back. I'm doing Disney a favor. I'm helping them save face because they really kind of shot themselves in the foot. That's why he went to DC.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, no, we messed up. You do make really good movies.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll let it go.
So I don't know. I'm not saying he didn't put his heart into it, but I think he's just like, this is my final one. Let's just do this and move on. So I
feel like the Christmas episode, the Christmas special.
That was hilarious.
Was a true, like, he had love into that.
He did. He did. There was a lot of effort put into that Christmas episode alone.
There was, but the trailer just didn't wow us.
Didn't grab me.
But that doesn't mean that it won't be a great movie. It's probably going to be fantastic. James Gunn has never let us down. So,
all right. So moving on to the one that was slightly more impressive.
Okay.
Indiana Jones.
Do we need another one though?
So we don't because, okay. We don't acknowledge the Crystal Skulls.
That doesn't exist in this house?
There's been an Indiana Jones trilogy, okay?
No, there's only 2. There's 3.
There's 3. There's 3. There was the Temple of Doom. There was
Last Crusade, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, yes, those exist.
Right.
The other one with Shia
LaBeouf. They tried to pass the torch there, and we all see where that went.
Yeah, we've disavowed knowledge of that in this home.
Now, you know, so what grabbed me the most about this new trailer was right at the beginning. John Rhys Davies is back.
Yeah.
Right? First of all, why are they still friends? He betrayed him in like the first movie. He sold him out to the Nazis. It's like
Professor X and Magneto. Like, they're frenemies. Like,
Okay. I mean, maybe it'll be explained. I don't know. But the action sequences looked good. It looked like there was kind of a...
It looked like it would be good. It looked like they really tried to hold on to the Indiana Jones feel.
Yes.
It has the Indiana sass.
They did a great job of de-aging him in those flashback scenes.
They definitely did. They were able to... His body doubles, because you know he's like 100, so he can't be doing anything. Yeah. I think the only thing he was actually in was, like, when you see him here.
Yeah.
That was it. That's the only... He sat in a chair. So, like...
Hello, my brother. Thank you for being here.
What's up?
Yeah, so...
I just don't know
I'm interested in seeing it.
Necessary.
Is it going to be a Disney movie? It's Amblin, though, right? It's Spielberg.
It's owned by Disney.
It's owned, that's what I think. It's owned by Disney, right? So it'll probably be on Disney Plus. That's when I will watch it there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to the movies and see it.
Oh, Christian's on here. Hey.
So
I was not telling a story about you earlier, so you definitely don't want to watch the replay.
Yeah. Yeah. We're feeling healthy. We're looking good. We're feeling healthy. This is the best we've looked in literally weeks.
That's
like,
true.
Put together.
That's true. I was not. I was in my truest form, and nobody wants to see that.
So now moving on to the next impressive.
Okay.
The new Transformers movie.
You know what? I don't give any craps about the Transformers.
You have not cared about Transformers since the first movie.
I do not give any F's about the Transformers. It's just not my thing.
The best Transformers movie wasn't even technically a Transformers movie. It was the Bumblebee movie.
I like that.
That was the best of them all.
I'll sit and watch them like once.
Yeah.
They don't thrill me. But now you've got my attention because there's animals in it.
So the Beast Wars, right? So
there's
is
animals in it.
This is based off of a popular CGI 3D cartoon that came out in like the late 90s. Okay. Let me give you context.
Okay.
You watched the trailer, right?
I did. And I was like, oh, look, a gorilla.
Now, technically, these characters all existed in prehistoric times.
Okay.
Okay. 1 million years ago, Transformers crashed on Earth.
Correct.
In their ship called the Ark.
Right.
Right? And they were dormant for like 1 million years.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, certain life came out of the Ark. Okay.
Like it
not the Transformers we know, but kind of primitive forms of those Transformers habitated the Earth at the time. Inhabited. There you go.
Words are hard.
Yeah. Inhabited the Earth at the time.
Okay.
So, as we saw in the trailer, you have Optimus Primal.
That's fun. I didn't know that's what his name was.
That's what his name was. And so
I was going to call him Robot Kong.
And so that's why I asked you, does it sound like Peter Cullen is voicing both Prime and Primal?
Oh, I just said they were probably because they're saving money.
If you watch the trailer, towards the end, Optimus Primal will transform, and he has Prime's head.
Oh, I was
That's
too
the
busy
connection.
Going, what happened to the movie?
Yes, they're technically not the same characters, okay, but they are like
the same
related.
Essence.
They're the same essence, same relation.
The same essence of the cyber gooey crap.
Like Optimus Primal was in charge of the Predacon, not the Predacons. They had like different names, you know.
Cool.
So anyway, looking at this new Transformers trailer, I'm like, they got Mirage in there now. Like, I think before I saw Jazz, like they're bringing these old school Transformers together, and now they're actually looking like the old school Transformers. They're not looking like these. They're made out of a billion pieces of metal.
Superbly robot.
It was so tough to see them. Like when you would watch them battle in the old movies, you couldn't tell what was going on.
I was really excited to see the animals. I don't really know why we have robot animals, but I'm not upset about it.
Sure.
I'll watch it.
Okay. I'm curious
I still don't know that I want to go to the movie theaters and watch it, but I would watch it as soon as it came available streaming.
I'm curious as to how they're going to tie that in with because it's set in modern times, obviously.
You
know, as we saw in the trailer. So
it looked like they were going to some sort of Skull Island type place where all the robot animals went.
Okay.
It's called Robot Animal Island.
I'm intrigued. So
Welcome
far,
to Robot Animal Island.
So far, bottom of the barrel for the trailer was Guardians. Then we had Indy,
Mm-hmm.
Which I never thought I would even say Indiana Jones trailer was above Guardians. But then we've got Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of the four that I saw, the best one, and you know, it blows me away.
It started with 2 freaking words, guys. It started with 2 words. And what are those 2 words, Tim? I'm Batman. Hell yes!
The Flash,
Michael freaking Keaton shows up in the Flash movie.
The Flash movie, okay.
Yes.
So I kid you not, this movie is looking like possibly the best DC movie.
I am so excited for this movie. Ezra Miller, if you are one of the people that watch our video, be cool, bro. Be cool. So, I get it. Be cool.
The premise is
don't biff this up, man.
The premise is based off of the Flashpoint storyline, where Barry Allen goes back in time to save his mom from being killed.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so,
like a selfish little son of a.
In doing so, he creates an alternate timeline. Right now, in the Flashpoint storyline, it's not Thomas Wayne and Martha Wayne who got killed.
Right.
It's little Bruce Wayne who got killed.
Right.
So Thomas Wayne became Batman. Martha Wayne became the Joker.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's crazy, right? They didn't go that route with the movie. They did alter the timeline, though.
They did.
So we saw a Batfleck in there.
I love Batfleck. I'm not going to talk crap about Batfleck. We saw Michael Keaton. We saw Supergirl.
Kara is in there.
So good. So good.
So when we see the new Batman, is referred to as Batman 89, because that is technically they're referring to it as the 89 universe, 89 verse.
I mean, and if you have, I'm sorry for the spoilers. We should have said spoilers. If you haven't seen, are we even friends if you haven't already seen but when the screen opened up to the 89 Batmobile covered,
holy crap,
I got freaking goosebumps.
Yes.
So excited.
And we saw Michael Keaton in that trailer do the most action, floating down in his cape and
because he could actually move in his costume.
It's crazy. I mean, none of this movement or the stiff movements or whatever. No, he was out there kicking ass.
Yes.
It was the best we've ever seen him.
So good.
And the dude's 70 years old at this point.
He's Vulture in the Marvel universe.
In the Spider-Man movies.
So he is already built. He's still doing action movies.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for it. I can't wait for this movie. I absolutely love Ezra Miller. I think he's a fantastic character actor. I've never seen him do a role I didn't enjoy. But homeboy got issues. So
he's going through some recovery right now.
Stuff. I hope you're well, dude.
He is in a recovery mode right now. He is on medication and doing his stuff. But I actually saw James Gunn's partner in DCU, who his co-partner is, talking about, we're going to discuss with Ezra Miller his future in the ongoing DC universe under James Gunn.
Yeah.
So they might not be done with him, because the theory is, with him alternating the timelines, what he's doing is going to reset everything for the new James Gunn DC universe.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening. It's a nice starting point. It's a nice final starting point. I'm super excited. We have been waiting for this movie for, it feels like 200 years.
I agree.
We have been waiting for this movie forever. So
I mean, it started pre-COVID. So 4 years ago, I think they were starting this movie. So right.
Anyway, super excited about it. Can I just say something real quick?
Okay.
So
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
So I don't know how long this has been in the house.
I think my brother got this for me either for my last birthday or last Christmas.
And I knew we had it.
Yeah.
But I actually discovered this for the first time.
It's been sitting behind us. This is the backing to it. Go ahead and pull it up. This is the backing to it, like a figure, right? It's been sitting right behind us this whole time.
I finally see you, Skeletor. I see you. But here's my question, because he's sitting here chilling. I didn't actually intend on bringing it out. It's just there for me. It's basically a cartoon version of Gretchen. Right. I am not a good person. But why does Skeletor have 3 toes?
So can somebody look this up for me? I didn't look it up. From what I understand, these Funkos are based off of the 80s toys. So can somebody look up the 1980s Skeletor toy to see if it has 3 toes? Because I feel like,
why does he have 3 toes?
Because I feel like he didn't have 3 toes, right? This here, Adam West didn't have to say he was Batman. Everybody knew he was Batman. Agreed, but it's become one of those. I feel
like that was some shots fired.
It's one of those meme sort of things that they had to include. Yes. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I don't think Christian Bale actually said, I'm Batman either. None of them actually have said, I'm Batman.
Robert Pattinson said he was Vengeance.
There you go.
Yeah,
right?
There's that.
I get it. And true. Adam West. Adam West showed up like this, and they're like, "What is this asshole?" And he's like,
You know.
Yeah.
No, nobody is questioning King Batman.
King Batman.
Nobody is questioning Adam West is King Batman.
Right.
There's the scene, and I think it's Batfleck on his bike.
Uh-huh.
I almost thought it was
Christian Bale.
So it looked a little like his bike, and
yeah.
I don't think it was him. Nobody has said that he was in it,
right?
But it looked a lot like the Christian Bale.
We have been up and close and personal with the Christian Bale bat cycle. We've been right there where you could, if you're bold enough, you could sit on it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's going to come up actually in a video coming soon for our Warner Brothers studio.
We have been right there like this next to it. Okay.
And
that's what it looked like. But then I kind of remembered that Batfleck also had a bike.
He had that streamline. They liked that look. Yeah. So it was probably Batfleck, who I don't hate. And actually, the only Batman I really didn't like was Val Kilmer.
Okay.
I was not a fan of Val Kilmer.
Okay. You know, I saw this thing.
Like sometimes I have too much wine in a box, and I like to rate the Batmans by who's the sexiest.
There you go.
Oh, very good. Thank you, Randy.
There you go.
So I like to rate the Batmans by the sexiest when I've had about half a box of wine. So Val Kilmer is actually on the lower end of because
who's the number one?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton is?
You know he does the weird stuff.
Okay. All right. But
don't ask me questions like this if you don't want the answers.
But Clooney had the nipples.
I don't care about Clooney's nipples.
All right.
Everybody else can look at Clooney's nipples. It's not all about nipples for Gretchen.
Fair enough. Okay. All right.
Don't question. It's my list.
No, it's okay. You know, the strange thing is people were actually worried that Clooney was coming back as Batman.
I don't even know why that was even a thing.
I don't even know why that was a thing.
That wasn't a thing. Okay, let's do some stuff. Okay, what do you want to do?
Let's break into the Nooligans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or do you want to do your thing?
Well, that doesn't matter. Let's do this.
Okay.
I want to do this thing. We can wait on this later.
Before people, more people started coming in, we're talking about how Gretchen likes these.
I like to buy the weird toys.
She likes to buy the weird things, and so we've had this since Christmas, since the Christmas stream.
So I just bought it because it was big and round. And I was like, oh, this looks cool. It's got lots of tiny things in it. And you like tiny things?
Sure.
Like you always buy like mini comic books and
correct.
You know,
no, you're not
that
wrong.
Kind of stuff. I bought this thing. I don't know what it is. It could be stupid. It could be cool.
I do like oddly shaped or oddly sized things. I think that's why I like the Funko Pops.
Do you like the big heads?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Do you want to talk about the Funko Pop count that we went through earlier?
Oh, geez. So I just wondered about how many Funko
This surprised
Pops
me, okay? I'm not going to lie. This surprised me.
And I know that you like to procure Funko Pops.
I do.
And then they kind of just get put away or pulled out. And I'm like, where did this come from? And you're like, oh, I totally had this forever ago.
You know, I collect things and I have all intention of displaying my collectibles, but I only have so much space.
Yeah. So we went around before we came on our live stream tonight and I said, yeah, how many Funko Pops do you have?
Let's stop real quick. Let's just look right here.
How many Funko Pops do we have
these guys here. We've got these guys here. We've got an orange bird up there. I don't think you can see. Like that's just back here, okay? Not to mention, that's not counting the Funko Sodas.
Right. No, we were just counting Pops.
Yeah.
And on display in our home, we have
about 100 on display.
About 100 on display.
I have a display cabinet. I have a couple display cabinets in my comic book room, just packed.
I mean, I'm just as guilty. I can't even be mad at you for
in the living room, you have in a cloche dome a bride and a monster.
Yeah. Well, it's an object to art.
Correct.
And then I have like the Sanderson sisters that I bring out at Halloween and stuff. Yeah. So it's like, you know, you just acquire them. And then we have a lot that we haven't put out. Mm-hmm. And so we estimate there's probably about 50 in the closet that haven't come out. How do we acquire like 150 Pops? How many Pops you guys got? Let us know in the comments below. I want to know how many Pops people have. Is this normal or are we weirdos?
I am this close to finishing the Power Rangers collection. And, you know.
Good God. Okay. So let's open this thing. I like these weird little toys. I don't know what's in it. Let's open it up.
Let's see here. Mini brand selection. Okay. Can shop forever for those. Okay, so
this is a thing. Is this a cool thing then?
Right.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. I just bought it because it looked cool.
See, I know Lexi and Jose collect them. They have shelves full.
I actually am curious to know. Lexi and Jose would be somebody I would think would have a collection grander than ours. So
you guys have 6 Pops, and I think I bought them. I think I bought like 4 or 5 of them myself for Trey.
I think you probably purchased at least half of those, if not more.
Right.
Okay, so this is.
Oh, it's a little collector's thing. It's a little collector's So you can fill the rest of that? Is that what it is?
What kind of bullshit is this?
So it's a whole thing and they give you, what, 5 things in there?
Well, it looks like there's just 3. But wait, let me see what's in it. There's like a piece of paper here. So let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay. Oh, like, so this is your little... So
this is double-sided, because this is a double-sided case here. Oh my
God, this is cute. Okay.
So there are all these...
So this would be for a complete collection.
Dude, look at this little Ninja Turtle.
That's cool. Let's see what we got.
Man, look at the Ninja Turtle stuff that you can collect.
I don't know what we have here. Okay. Here, let's look at this thing first. So we have the... I can't even see this thing.
It's a tiny slip and slide.
It's a tiny slip and slide. I can't even get it close enough. Okay, there we go.
Are these real things, Kristen? Seriously, are these real things that can be opened? And
it's got to be. I'm opening it.
Okay.
I think it's just an empty box.
Because one of these is like watercolors. Tell me there's not a real slip and slide in that thing.
I'm opening this bitch.
Are you serious?
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. So it's collecting packaging?
So it's just some little cardboard packaging. I probably just damaged it. I don't know.
She has a Disney collection, Star Wars ones, regular mini brands, everything. Feel free to send them up.
Okay.
It would be more appreciative. Yeah, than Hey Hey. So that's the story we told earlier, Kristen, was the Hey Hey story. It's funny that you brought that up. That's the story. That's the story we told earlier.
That's so great. Right. Okay, when I'm done with these, I'll send you guys 132.
Jose has 132.
I believe that. Okay, here's the next thing we got. We got a tiny SpongeBob SquarePants robot.
Does it feel like something's in it?
No.
Okay. So they are boxes.
They're little boxes.
They're just boxes?
Yeah, they're just little boxes of things. Okay, what's this one over here? Oh, shut the front door. Do you guys know who JoJo Siwa is?
Is it a tiny JoJo Siwa bowl?
JoJo Siwa is a YouTube star. She's the spunkiest little thing, and she's known for these gargantuan bows on her head, right? Like bigger than her freaking head, JoJo Siwa bows, right? So it's this little JoJo Siwa.
At least that's something that's not an empty box.
With a big-ass bow on it. That's adorable. Yeah, she's got more energy than all the coffee in the world could give me. And then the next thing is it's one of them tiny.
Oh, it's one of the
It's like the dinosaur one, but it's a rainbow corn.
So we've opened a giant on Christmas. We opened it was like that big.
We had a little rainbow corn, and then there's this thing that looks like a tiny bottle of ranch dressing. What in the frick is that? Washable color. No. I don't know. It says it's a Crayola bottle. Oh my heavens. My old lady.
I think it's this, but it's so faded.
So it's a washable color. It looks like a tiny bottle of glue. That's really what it looks like. I don't know what this is. It's got a little hook. I guess like when I was a kid, they had like the charms that you have these like obnoxious ass charms you hang around your neck. Okay, so this is a thing.
Wow, I've never felt so old as to not be able to read what that said.
Thank you. Right? So that was the thing. Okay.
Coming up to my niece Maya.
This one's going to you, boo. All for you, Pumpkin.
Now, have you seen these? You want to open this one?
Okay, so...
Have you seen this, Kristen?
Do you know the episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they're talking about Charlie and Frank living at home and they got to come home and they got to like huff paint and eat a can of cat food so they can go to sleep?
Right. You got to go to sleep before you feel sick. Right?
I bought this just because it reminded me of a can of cat food.
It looks like a can of cat food.
It is Rainbow Butterfly Unicorn Kitty.
Oh, show the top of it. It looks like a can.
It looks like a can. He hates these cans. This is a thing. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to get this so that I can like open this bad boy up. Because I am here for this. So this is Rainbow Uni Kitty with 9 lives of surprises.
Is it really Unikitty?
Rainbow Unicorn Kitty, not Unikitty. Okay, so first of all, I will say that this is not a real pop top. Kind of a little disappointing.
Well, it looks like it's got a locking mechanism.
Oh,
whoa! What the heck?
Okay. I don't know what just happened, but here we are.
I would not have been surprised had it been slime.
Oh God, that would have been awful. Okay, so we've got multiple stories.
It just telescoped right out there.
It really just popped on out. And there's these little thingies in here.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave this up to you.
Oh, it's cute. It's like a Polly Pocket thing. Oh, that's precious. Okay, we got stickers and wait, this looks like it. Oh,
it's like a diorama. It opens up to like a little facility.
That's
and then
cute.
I'm sure you put the stickers like inside the
so you got like stickers. So you can decorate it with, and then okay, so now it's got here, hold this.
Okay.
So it's got these like little bags of stuff. Let's see what's in it.
It is like a Polly Pocket.
That's what it reminds me of. It's like a Polly Pocket. Okay. So we have a claw holding a.
Is it a rabbit?
Like a little rabbit? Like a claw machine? Oh, I bet you it goes like somewhere. We could look at pictures, I'm sure, but that would make it easy. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay. We have a little jukebox with bullhorns on it. You know, I always wanted a lavender jukebox with bullhorns, and now I have one.
That is pretty badass.
That's pretty badass. Okay, so we're gonna hold it straight.
Okay.
Hold it straight so he can sit on that floor like that.
All right. Okay.
And then, oh shoot, look at this. It's a sweet little kitty guitar. What? All
right. Okay.
Okay, we'll put him right down there. There we go. And then, oh, look at this little guy. It's a unicorn butterfly kitty thing. Right. Okay. He's going to sit up there and listen to his jukebox.
So the cauldron thing, Gretchen bought that for Amaya because she wanted one for herself and couldn't justify buying one for herself.
That's right. So I made her stop what she was doing with her Aunt Gretchen so that I could see it.
She's like, I don't care what you're doing on Christmas. You call me.
You do this now.
Right.
Okay. And then, oh, look at this. There's a little car for your little unicorn kitty.
Is there a unicorn kitty in there? Oh, look, there it is.
There it is. Boom. Unicorn kitty. Done. We're going to stick him right there. There you are. Oh, shoot. Look, it's a chandelier for fancy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Boom.
Oh.
Boom. Oh, no.
What'd you slap it for?
I didn't slap it. Okay. So there's that.
Oh. Where'd this guy come from?
He was in the first one. He's chilling.
All right.
And then it came with these two little grabby arm things. And I don't really know what these go to, but.
Was there, and there is like no directions on this.
No.
There was no manual in this at all.
That's cute. I lost my.
It fell on the floor.
I lost my jukebox. Oh, wait. I think I got it.
Yeah, I don't know what this is or where this is supposed to go.
I don't know. It's down there.
It's
to the gods.
I don't know what that is doing. What is this?
It's picking up a bunny. I don't know. It's doing something.
9 live surprise. Okay.
That's cute.
It's all right. We'll
I like it.
Here, you take that.
Anyway, that was that.
Take it.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna. Okay, never mind.
We'll pick it up later.
All right, I was gonna assemble everything for you.
Nah.
Right.
I'll pack it up and let Maya do it.
Okay. So cut this open.
Okay.
So this is a Nooligan trade that I did.
Thank you for indulging me and let me open my toys.
Our friend Erica, who has done a couple trades with us now.
Hi, Erica.
She had watched one of our recent unboxings, and she's like, "Hey, do you still have this item?" And it was a stormtrooper with a baseball bat. It was just a random one.
But she needed it for her collection.
I think she's completing like a volume 1. She's like, take whatever you want of these. And so I think I don't remember what it was because we discussed this like back in December.
And that is why we don't get mad when we get doubles and stuff. Because just because we, for those of you who are just joining us and you're not aware of what the Nooligans are, this is not an official Nooligans. This is a trade. But the Nooligans, explain to our friends what they are.
Okay, so Nooligan is an artist out of Sacramento, California, and he does a very stylized version of art. He'll take pop culture in general, Star Wars, movies, whatever, and just recreates the characters, but he has his own twist on it. A lot of times they'll be wearing like Chuck Taylors, or smoking a cigarette, or
like
have
old
a toothpick.
school street hooligan.
Yeah, very old school hooligan kind of style. Maybe
really
like a
cool
newsy hat on their head or something like that. I actually have this prime example.
An amazing piece.
Prime example of this Mickey Mouse right here. He's got kind of the Chuck Taylor style shoes. He's got like a maybe a cigarette in his mouth with a newsy hat. This is a prime example right here of his style. So these are all art prints, but also he creates kind of trading cards out of them as well, which are come in different series. They're numbers. They're
usually
numbered.
5x7. Sometimes they're a little bit thinner.
Yeah. Sometimes they're, certain sketch cards, but they're mostly 5x7 cards, and they have certain rarities like Pokemon cards, series, limited availabilities, and so it's
a really fun thing.
It really makes the collecting it entertaining.
Absolutely. So when we get things like doubles or pieces that we don't want, there are lots of there's a Facebook group that you're part of, and basically you trade them. So that's why you don't get upset when you have doubles, because you can just trade it off. And so this is a trade here.
That's right.
She packaged them very well.
She packaged it just like a brand new package. I keep all of my wrappers too, just for the specific reason. She threw that in for you. Because that's not what I traded. She definitely threw that in for you. And that's amazing. That's amazing. Erica, thank you so much, because I know Gretchen's thrilled about it. That's not what I traded. But go ahead and show them.
Oh my God!
She knows that I'm always looking for the poison ivy stuff for you. So she threw that in. And so, Erica, thank you so very much for doing that for Gretchen.
Holy shit, girl. This is so cool.
Very cool. Because the last time we traded, I threw in some doubles for her as well. So she reciprocated very
I'm
excellently.
feeling a little verklempt right now.
That's so nice.
I didn't even see the one you traded. It's behind it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Excellent. Okay. So you got the poison ivy.
I got the poison ivy, which is going to get framed and put in my poison ivy collection.
Very good.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
it's
right.
Ash.
It's Ash from Evil Dead.
Very cool on his boomstick.
Yeah. Very cool with his chainsaw hand. I like it. Very nice.
This was a good trade. This is worth whatever stormtrooper that you said, hey, can I give Erica this stormtrooper? And I'm like, okay.
It was a rare one.
Very
cool.
A rare.
I think it was I don't know. Could have been.
It was whatever one she wanted.
It was whatever she wanted.
Whatever she wanted.
I obviously, I feel like I came out better on the tree because she hooked us up. And so, Erica,
I'm hugging you in my mind.
If by chance you're watching this, thank you so much.
I'm hugging you emotionally right now. That's amazing.
Okay. So let me crack open this.
I gotta pull out my rainbow unicorn kitty. I think he's got to sit here.
This is our brand new pack of cards. I just want to make sure I'm not cutting anything.
See, you make fun of me, but
I'm just trying to be cautious.
They know how to package their stuff, man.
Yeah. All right.
You cheated. You used scissors. You just use your laser eye beams.
I don't know. Let's get stuff on. Here we go. All right. He's back to this excessive wrapping here. Remember last time he had it?
He ran out.
Yeah.
The little seal packs.
Yeah.
Like these.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with the subscription, we get a specific card that only comes.
Figure out which one is the bottom. Okay, here we go.
We get a specific card that only comes with having a subscription. So
it comes like this. We try. So there's a subscriber only card that's on the back of this, and so I try very hard not to see it before I get to show it. So that's why I was fighting with it.
New packaging.
So
One
this
up
is the
says,
new packaging.
says e-cigs on it, as opposed to pack of smokes.
You damn hipsters. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're typically called like a pack of smokes or a deck of luckies.
Yeah, there's a few different names. I think it's kind of a little bit regional. I think he's just, it depends on what series he's on or.
Right.
Yeah, it's called different things. So, okay.
Oh, good job. Good job.
Okay.
Good job not revealing it.
I tried very hard not to.
All right.
Okay.
So once again, we will unpackage these, put them face down, and we will all see them together for the first time.
It's got a cute little 1-up sticker.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Can't win them all, kid. There's little doodles on the inside of the paper.
Sometimes, yep.
Okay. Here we go. We ready?
All right. So this is a volume 3 card, so it's relatively new.
Volume 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's pop art.
All right. It's the principal from
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Yes. Very cool. We have a couple Breakfast Club.
We have the Molly Ringwald. And
I think we have the Judd. What's his name? Judd something.
Yeah. Judd. Yeah. Judd. Judd.
Good old Judd.
Good old Judd.
Good old Judd.
Yeah. Either him or Emilio Estevez. One of the two.
Very cool.
Anyway.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it.
Okay.
All right, next.
This one is a rare. Super rare. This is a super rare
sketch series.
Sketch card.
Okay, I'm excited. Ready?
Yeah. Wonder Woman.
Very cool.
Nice.
Love it.
Very cool.
I love the sketch cards. They're actually amongst my favorites of the Nooligans.
Right. Something just not polished about them.
Something raw about it, but I like it. Okay, that one's super cool.
That is cool.
I like that one a lot.
Very nice.
Okay, what's the?
Oh,
this one's fancy looking.
This is a limited card.
99 out of 100.
It's a May the 4th exclusive, so I'm pretty sure it's a Star Wars card.
99 out of 100. Stormtroopers coming out of the sky. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh,
my God. Weren't we just talking about this card?
We were looking at somebody's trades on the Nooligan, and I pointed at this one. And I was like, I want that.
Yes.
And he was going to contact
I was going to try and trade.
After we open this. But I guess
it's got the metallic stock.
It is. Oh, this one's freaking cool.
It's got the metallic stock
to
it.
Look at that.
That's rad.
This one's getting framed and going
I think
on the
so.
wall.
I think
That's badass.
Very cool.
Very, very cool.
We were this close to asking to trade for it.
That's okay, because there's other ones.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
This next card, babe, has this 1-up e-cigs backing to it.
It does. It does.
It says EC115. So e-cig 115. I'm not sure.
Before we show this one, though, I wanted to show, this is what we're looking at. When we're looking at the back of the cards. This is how he knows what's what before we turn it.
There's a key on the back here. It tells you the different listings of things, and then this one gives you an idea of what it is you're looking at. Yeah. So we knew we were looking at pop art.
It says May the 4th, 2022 exclusive.
Right. So with this heart over here, we knew that we were looking at a limited piece.
Yeah.
So
that's how we know. So this one has the 1-up e-cigs logo
that was on the packaging.
Yeah. So let's see what this one is.
Oh, look at that Batman. He's crooning.
That's freaking cool.
It's a crooning Batman. I dig it. That's pretty wild. Very nice.
I love this. That's awesome.
That is cool.
That is really cool.
Huh. Very nice. Kind of a pen sketch look to it.
I like that. See, and it's like, I love the really bold, colorful ones, like the C-3PO. I love these too. Yeah. Like, everything he does is so good. Everything he does is
there's a huge variety.
So good. Okay, so there's one more card in the package.
Okay.
And then we have our subscriber. Okay.
Yep.
So here's this one. Now this one looks like it's series 3.
It's a pop art card, a basic card.
But that doesn't mean it's not cool. It could be lame, could be awesome. Who knows? Let's look. Oh, it's Yosemite Sam from Space Jam.
I think this is a double. I think this is one double that we have.
And I love this one because who doesn't love Space Jam, right? So cool. So we'll put this one up for trade.
Look at the stark difference between the different styles. Look how colored in the Yosemite Sam is, how finished it is.
Yes.
Compared to just this pen sketch.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, Drew's here. Hey, Drew.
Hey, Drew.
How's it going?
But then, like, look at the almost oil painting look that this one has.
It's like it reminds me of Banksy.
Okay.
This reminds me of Banksy.
Oh, like stencil art?
Because it looks like stencil spray paint art.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
That's really cool. And who doesn't love Banksy? If you don't know who Banksy is, You should look him up because he's like the ultimate.
Not gonna lie, out of this package, this was the winner.
I'm super stoked. That's gonna be. That's gonna look good hanging on my wall.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It really was a pretty decent pack this go around.
Yeah,
like sometimes they're a little meh.
You know,
but that's okay because what's meh to us is awesome to somebody else, and we usually trade them off.
That's right. The ebbs and flows. I think the most we had it was like 3 doubles in a pack. Well, and it still wasn't bad.
No, it's like any kind of trading. It just gives you more currency, if you will. Right. So, all right. So here is the subscriber exclusive.
Yes.
So it's got.
Oh, it's got a very stylized backing to it. There you go. Yeah.
Very cool. We'll see what this is. So it's pop art.
It's pop art. It's 1 of 12 because it's from January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, check it.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's from Titanic.
Yeah, that's an odd one, right? But I think the 30th anniversary of Titanic just hit. That's what it is. The 30th anniversary of the movie.
I mean, who doesn't love the Titanic?
That's right. Yeah. So that makes sense.
I was like super obsessed with the
timely.
Titanic for the longest time. Not like so much the movie, although the best part of the whole movie. Remember when we went to see this in the theaters?
So I feel like
best part of the entire movie.
I feel like a jerk to this day because we laughed so boisterously when the ship goes sideways.
The Titanic is hit by an iceberg.
And the people are hanging onto the railing, and the one guy falls and flips and hits his face on the propeller.
And he's like,
bong! And then he just flips faster all the way down. We laughed out loud so hard.
Scream on it, and I just died laughing. It's the funniest freaking movie I've ever seen. However, the Titanic tragedy itself is fascinating, and I do love to visit Titanic exhibits because it's so like moving.
We went to an immersive Titanic exhibit at the St. Louis Science Center one year, and we were given boarding passes. And at the end of the tour and everything, you found out if the name on your boarding pass, if you lived or not.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I recommend if you see a touring Titanic exhibit, you should totally go. But the movie is fun. It's entertaining. I think Rose totally should have shared the door, but I laughed out loud when the dude hit the thing.
Believe it or not, as far as an action movie goes, I think it's underrated in that aspect. A lot of people think of it as a love story, and I'm thinking it's a survival story.
It truly is. Like, I like the scene where Billy Zane picks up some random person's kid, and he's like, I have a child. And I try to do that with the rabbits at tax season. I pick up my rabbit. I'm like, I have a child. I can claim him. Yes.
Yeah, right.
It's the same. I'm definitely the Billy Zane in the world.
Gotcha.
I will not be ashamed to admit it. So that was this month's Nooligans. I thought that was a really good round. I liked it.
Nice.
I like Leo. I know Leo's got little eyebrows raising on him right now with all his young ladies.
He's an ageist. Let's just put it that way. He's an ageist.
I mean, it's creepy, but here we are. So anyway,
listen,
we'll just move on from Leo.
I'm just saying, if I'm Leo's age and he's
you wish.
Yeah.
You wish.
Right. All
You're
right.
stuck with me.
So we have the mystery grail. We have 2 pop sodas in this today. I have had this since before Christmas. This was another item that we were going to open at Christmas.
So Randy says it's great, Gabsy. I'm telling you, it's Titanic. It's when he finally gets to wear the tuxedo, and he sits across the table from her, and he holds up his champagne glass.
He's showing off to what's his name, who played the Phantom.
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He's having dinner with them, and he's in his tuxedo. But it does look a lot like. I am going to go ahead and go on that mountain and say that is from that scene in the Titanic and not from the Great Gatsby.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Mystery Grails.
So we've got double soda in here today. And once again, I had this since before Christmas. This was just another thing we didn't get to at the time. So I don't remember what the grails were in this particular box.
We just know there are 2 sodas.
Yeah.
Double, so it's heavy.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see what we got. Oh, we got candy.
We always get candy, and we always get a scratch card. We
Oh, do you want an extra sour crybaby?
Oh, it's a crybaby. They're not as good as warheads.
Remember, when I was in middle school, crybabies were the thing. Like the cool kids at school had those. That's all you, boo. Why don't you have some of that?
Give me atomic warheads or nothing. Just saying.
It comes with a scratch and win.
So the scratch card, we actually found out that we have accumulated like 2,800 points or something like that.
Something like that.
What are you doing?
I was looking. Oh, that thing I was going to use to scratch it.
It's all good. So
how many points do we have this time?
Just another 200 points.
200.
Another 200 points. So now we have 23,000 points, something like that.
It's time to go shopping on the.
You were actually looking for some. There was a couple of Ahsoka pops on there that you were looking at.
That's cool.
So
awesome. All right, let's see what we got in the box, shall we?
Yep.
All right, let's see. We have Gladiator Hulk.
Gladiator Hulk. Okay.
Another crybaby candy. Oh, look, one for each of us.
Nice.
And then we have Darkseid.
Darkseid and the Hulk. Okay, so it's not some random anime characters that I don't know.
Very
which
good.
is cool.
Cool.
All right, so both of these actually have chases. Now, the Darkseid, I do remember, is the Grail. There are only 5,000 of these made.
Well, then let's open this one first.
Compared to the Hulk, which has how many, Ben?
15,000.
Right. So there's only 5,000 Darkseids made, and a certain portion of that were chase. So, like the Skeletor over there was 10,000 pieces, you know, so that just goes to show
the rarity.
How rare this one is.
This is 15,000.
Yeah, so let's open the Hulk first.
Okay.
Get a picture of it. Let's show the back of the can.
Well, let me take it out of the plastic first. Calm down.
Show the back of the can so you know what the character could look like. So we know that if we get a chase or not. You like to look at the...
It's from Thor Ragnarok.
You like to look at the coin before we open the package. Don't do that.
I do what I want.
No. Don't you. Why are you so bad at this? It's not that hard. Why are you struggling? What is the matter with you? Just pull it.
I can't.
Holy crap.
You act like I'm being dramatic.
It did pop. Okay, you go ahead and open it. Because I'm not going to let you look at the coin.
These always feel furry.
Well, they're in tiny bubble wrap.
I know, but it's discerning.
Yeah.
They do smell.
They do smell weird. Yes, they do.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
We got the Chase He-Man. He was like a green slime He-Man. He smelled toxic.
He smelled like green slime.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
All right.
Looks like we got the regular Hulk.
All right.
He looks like the Green Giant.
So we did get the one of 12,500 Hulk there. He's still cool looking.
He's cool looking. You know, sometimes I like the original, like the Gomez Adams. I actually preferred the original to the Chase.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I actually prefer the
original. That's right. Is that back here? Yeah. Yeah, here's the Gomez. And we got the black and white TV version of the Gomez. This was the regular one. I think the Chase was color.
I know, and that's why I said I preferred the regular one to the Chase because I think it was cooler.
Yeah.
I liked it better. Okay, so that was your Gladiator Hulk.
All right. Let's check out this rare Darkseid from the Justice League movie.
I can't even close it. It's just there.
It's from the Justice League movie.
Okay.
All right.
You should open it like it's nothing. You were gonna kill yourself to make that happen, regardless of whether or not it was complicated. You were like, no, I'm gonna put my whole soul into this.
This is what he's supposed to look like.
Okay.
Okay. Is he purple? What color is Darkseid? Is he like navy? Is he purple?
He's purple and gray.
Okay.
These are my colors.
Okay.
My colors are purple and gray. All right, ready?
Yeah.
It looks like he's all gray and dark blue.
We got the one of 4,200. So that's the basic one.
Okay.
Because I'm guessing there's 800 Chase out of that. So still though, he's
cool.
He's a grail piece because he's super hard to find, I guess.
Nice.
I mean, 5,000 pieces can't be that hard to find, right?
Right.
But, all right.
Very cool.
Cool. He doesn't really smell either. He doesn't smell
Did you
it.
sniff
I did.
Darkseid?
Because I'm curious. Like, he just smells, I mean, he does smell like a rubber plastic toy.
Smells like a piece of plastic?
Yeah. All right.
You just sniffed Darkseid. Darkseid sniffer.
All right. I think that's all we got for you guys tonight.
That is all we have for you today.
So once again, we are feeling better. We're getting back at the cons. I have Sci-Fi Bartow this weekend. Sci-Fi Bartow up in Bartow, Florida. This is an outdoor festival, and on average, it's just open on Saturday. On average, on Saturday, it gets 30,000 people.
If you are in the Tampa Bay area, Sci-Fi Bartow is like an outdoor megacon.
It is the place to be.
Yeah, it's basically like outdoor megacon. It's just crazy busy. Lots of vendors, lots of artists, cosplay, everything.
I feel very privileged to have been asked to come.
We're very excited to come.
Somebody saw some of my artwork at the Sci-Fi Pop Fest back in November and said, hey, I'm going to message these people at Sci-Fi Bartow and tell them you need to be at the con. And so thank you so much for that.
We're very excited. If you guys are in the area, come by our booth and say hi. We will love to see you guys.
Also in my shop, where's my stuff? Also in my shop, I do have the Year of the Rabbit sale going on right now. My Usagi and my Roger Rabbits are all on discount. The Usagi and large Roger are $10. And the 5x7, I think, is like $7 or something like that. So super deep discounts. And I think I have some Bucky O'Hare pins somewhere in the collection that I'll throw in if you buy something from the shop.
Yep.
So once again, that is over at tvartworks.com. Where's our stuff? Here we go. No. Here we go. tvartworks.com.
I didn't help you at all.
You just sat there and watched me suffer.
I just sat there and let you suffer.
Gretchen's got some new stuff that she's made for my shop. She made some bomb-ass new cups that will be available.
Yes.
In the meantime, all of her stuff is available over here at FonCupcakeEmporium.com. And
you can follow us on our socials, our personal social media. You can see a lot of my art and things that I do for my job. I'm a professional baker, so you see a lot of that stuff there. And if you want to check out Tim's art, you're gonna go over to that one right there and see them. But if you want to see the things that are connected to the YouTube, come over to the Marvelous Adventures in TNG. Follow all of them. You feel free to talk to us. We love to talk to people. And if you come across a thing that you want us to go visit, let us know about it. We'll consider it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
All right. So I guess that's all that we have for you guys tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. I know it's been a couple of weeks, and we'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. I'm working on some videos of stuff that we did in California.
Yep.
But
so be sure you guys are subscribed to our channel. You don't want to miss anything we got coming up. We've got such a big spring ahead of us. There's so many amazing things coming up. We got MegaCon coming up, and they are just dropping amazing bombs left and right with their guests coming. So MegaCon's a big thing. So make sure you're following us, subscribe to our channel, share us with your friends, because we love to have new buddies to hang out with and talk to. And if you see us out at a con, come say hi.
That's right.
We love it.
All right, guys, so we're going to get out of here, and we will talk to you all very soon. Thank you for being here tonight.
Take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye.